And our final selection will be When the Saints Go Marching In.
With us by the name of Mrs. Marion Peck. Mrs. Peck is at the Norristown Public Library, and I'm sure most of you have seen her during the school years. She is the children's librarian there, and she has many interesting stories to tell you. She introduces you to many interesting medias of the library, and she is here this morning to share with you some of her materials in memory of our great heritage of Black Americans. Mrs. Peck.
Thank you, Mrs. Garrett. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so pleased to be here this morning to be a part of this very important program. I feel that I can help foster our feelings of brotherhood using a few books that I've brought from the library. The first book is You're One of a Kind by Joy Wilt. It's a children's book about human uniqueness. And the message that I want to give you from this book is this. There are 4 facts that you need to remember. The first is, every person has a one-of-a-kind body. Every person has a one-of-a-kind personality. Every person has a one-of-a-kind situation. You are all one of a kind. You are unique. You are valuable because you are like no one else and you can never be replaced. How many of you have seen E.T.? We have the book in the library that's made from that movie. Beautiful book. And any of you who would like to get it out from the library can come down. Perhaps you can check in your school library. Beautiful large pictures. E.T. is just the most recent example of the message of being unique and valuable for yourself. The idea of a creature from outer space coming among us is not new. One book in our library, which was published in 1958, was written by Ursula Moray Williams. It's called The Moonball. This strange creature came from the sky during a great storm, soft and warm, gentle and furry, but without eyes or mouth or nose or legs. The children who find it seek to protect it from the professor and scientists who want to dissect it and probe its body. They accept the moonball with all its uniqueness, knowing somehow that the qualities of humanness it shows are universal and that they have nothing to fear. I believe that this book sums up very well our feelings about brotherhood. Called Prejudice, a look at prejudice and understanding. It's by Rebecca Anders. The photographs are by Marie Faure, And there's a foreword by Bill Cosby. I think you've heard that man's name before. In the foreword, he has a message for boys and girls, and it's this. If you like yourself, you will work hard to judge each individual fairly. Some of the things I learned, and you can too from reading this book, are to be prejudiced means to prejudge or decide how you feel about a person before you have all the facts. I could say, I don't like boys, they wear sneakers. Or I don't like girls, they talk too much. Or I don't like people who live in funny houses, or talk a different way, or look different. We hurt other people when we prejudge them, but we hurt ourselves more by not giving ourselves a chance to make wonderful friends and learn exciting new things about our world. We need to build fitness, and we need to build fences, and then leave those gates open. Through understanding, we will discover each person has something special to give. Prejudice keeps people fenced in. Understanding allows people to branch out and grow. So I would like to leave you with a message this morning that I'd like you all to decide today to be gate builders. Thank you very much.
Now, our next selection involves you and your voices. Let's sing America the Beautiful. Sit up on the edges of your seat, please.
Boys and girls, the next part of our assembly will introduce to you outfits from Africa, from various parts of Africa. I'd like you to look very closely. I think they'll be colorful and interesting to you. The boys and girls are from your own school, 5th grade, and you may see them as they come across, and I'll tell you that these outfits are from Western Africa as well as South Africa. Here we have a Western African outfit. It is of tie-dye. It was done by one of the natives, who used the berries and made it herself by hand, or pre-stitched by hand. This is another outfit, and these are worn by the people, the ladies in Africa, upon very important occasions. Another of the same. Notice the beautiful work that is done. This is done by machine. This is another tie-dye outfit worn worn by the African ladies. Here we have a brass skirt and anklets that is used in dance in Africa. You want to give a little skip around? All right. This is a chieftain's outfit. This is all done by hand. Here we have a warrior, and this is from South Africa, Swaziland. He has a spear, and that spear was handmade, and it will go through any animal. Thank you, boys and girls.
Let's finish today's program with America, My Country 'Tis of Thee.
Boys and girls, the program was short, but I know most effective. I'm sure that the message came across in understanding others beautifully. Boys and girls, Mrs. Peck and I at one time taught together. So just in case you want to know how terrible a teacher I was, all you need to do is ask Mrs. Peck. Let's give her a nice hand. Even though Mr. Bloxon had to leave because he had another engagement, let's also give him a nice hand. Mr. Bednar and our concert choir. Our beautiful and wonderful model.